Okay, I made this page to demonstrate how small the resize grip is on HTML elements in the Chromium browser. To make a div resizable, you have to add a CSS rule uh, that says that you can resize both directions and that the overflow is auto. And then on a text area, I guess maybe by default, its overflow is already auto, so you don't have to do anything but put resize both on a text area as shown here. So we'll pull up Chrome. This is actually Chromium. Let me go show the version. So it's 69, and then I'll close it. So every one of these boxes, including this text area, we have and a few divs here, has a resize grip in the bottom right hand corner. It's very hard to see. It's located right where the tip of my cursor is, and when I hover over it, you can see my cursor changes a little bit. But if I click right there and drag up, down, any direction, I can resize this element. Every one of these boxes has that little gripper in the bottom right hand corner, but it's very hard to see. One thing I can do is zoom in on it to show you what it looks like up close. So it looks like that. And each one of these boxes has that in the bottom right hand corner. Let me zoom all the way out. And you can see when I zoom all the way out, you can barely see that thing. And you have to really use some fine-tuned mouse control to click on it. I missed it that time. There we go. Now I can resize it. Okay, you would think that, well, why don't you hold the control key and scroll your mouse wheel to enlarge? Well, let me do that. I'm going to enlarge it by 200%. And you can still see that that thing hasn't changed in size at all during this resizing of the entire page. It stayed the same size. You can barely see it unless I continue to zoom in with my operating system. And now you can see it. Now let's look at the same page in Firefox, and I'm viewing it in Firefox 62. No problem here. The resize grip is clear to see, and I'm at 100% magnification here. If I were to magnify it in Firefox, it doesn't change size in Firefox either. Interesting. However, its default size in my situation is something that I can at least see to grab onto and resize. Now, part of the problem, I am using a 4K monitor here, but I have it scaled up 2.25%. Now, one thing that puzzles me about the whole thing anyway, you would think if something's resizable, you would be able to hover your mouse over any of the four edges of the box and your cursor would change to a different style, and then you could just drag to resize it on any side. I don't understand why this resize ability is only in the bottom right hand corner, and I wonder if that's going to change in future standards. But anyway, the problem right now that I'm trying to showcase is that when we're in Chrome, you can't see this thing. It's too small, especially on a 4K monitor, and there's no way to make it bigger. So that's it.